let's start on this. In 2020, I could get jobs to keep me busy just for 6 months. In 2021, 9 months. And the highest month was $35,000. This month, like 2023, right? I was shocked, and I still like this now. In March 2023, I saw 23 jobs, and that's $106,000. So that's like 3 times more than my highest month ever. You know, Mike, after that discussion that we had like 2 months ago, I feel guilty because all the things that I say there was more about me and was nothing about your system. I found out that I've used so many things that I found in your program. That's why I just decided, to text you and let you know.
Appreciate that.
I'm Vitalie. In 2019, after I worked a few years for other contractors, I decided to open my own company, painting company. The whole first year, I just used to work for someone, taking jobs, subcontracting. I never could make it, never could make the money that I wanted to make. In 2020, I started to invest a little bit more in advertising. And that was the moment when I started to take my own jobs and to win my own job. I used to get like 4 or 5 leads every month. And every single lead for me was like, I have to take it. This is mine, because they were just so rare. I looked at every single lead like the last chance, And the only way how I could take the jobs was to go lower the price, lower than the market. So in 2021, I invested a little bit more in advertising. That got me a little bit more bids, a little bit more leads. I hired a guy. Even if I got like 10 to 15 leads a month, I couldn't sell more than 2 or 3. And then started the other thought, like, my English is bad, is the language barrier. And I just blamed myself every single day. In 2022, right, last fall, after seeing your advertising everywhere, I decided to contact you.
On average, last fall, how much were you producing each month?
Oh yeah, let's start on this. In 2020, I could get jobs to keep me busy just for 6 months. In 2021, 9 months. And the highest month was $35,000. This month, like 2023, right? After, again, reviewing all the information that you have there for contractors, improving my skills of selling, let's say this way, I was shocked, and I still like this now. In March 2023, I got so far 29 leads. I saw 23 jobs, and that's $106,000. So that's like 3 times more than my highest month ever. I'm expecting to sell for another 25K. So that will be like 4 times.
Thinking back to last year, when your best month ever had been 35,000, and you still weren't really sure about your business, how did you feel about your business last year?
Not too I can find the word. So I was angry all the time, but because the only way to make some profit is to be there and work with the guys that used to work for me. I had a small crew of 2 guys plus me, the third one. I worked like 8 hours from 4 in the morning till 7 doing estimates or responding emails. Then another 10 hours painting with the guys, and after work going and see jobs. So that was like 16 hours every single day just to make some profit. Without me being there, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stay profitable.
Why did you decide last fall that something had to change?
Because I wasn't happy after 3 years of doing this business. I wasn't happy with what I'm doing and how much I make. Honestly, I don't like to paint. This is not my vocation, I want to run a business. I want to make profit. I want to manage with people. That's what makes me happy, and that's what makes me to feel comfortable, and enjoy. I'm enjoying this process. But being there painting, that's not for me.
You saw some of my ads. What did you think when you first saw my ads?
What attracted me? Actually, before to contact you, I think I watched a video or 2 with you. I've heard your story that you used to be in a painting business, then how you succeeded, and then how you changed. What attracted me was that you can double your gross income in the next 3 months, I think was, right?
Tell me about your skepticism when you had first joined.
First week of the program, I was very excited, and I believed like this may help me, and everything is gonna change like this. Then second, third, fourth week, when I got to the point that I have to force myself, I have to get out from my comfort zone, and that was the moment when I said, "No, that's not for me. I don't believe in this strategy. This doesn't work." Then I decided to use your advice. So I sent out 10 and I got 2 jobs. I don't have a large database with clients, so I can't send like hundreds and hundreds, but they work. They work. And that was one of the points when I say to me like, it's something good about this program. So probably I should to, dig more and try to understand what they have there. Maybe some, some other good things that I can improve and I can use for my business.
You tried one thing, got some results, and then you're like, okay, maybe there's something to it.
Yes.
So tell me about what happened in the coming months.
So honestly, December, nothing. In December, I got 2 jobs, 3 and 7K. So 10K job, 2 jobs, like nothing. February was a little bit more, 3 jobs. So the fourth one, I mean, didn't have too much action in the first 2 months, 30 leads a month. What I understood now, to get those leads, it's not that hard. The tough part is to sell the jobs. What happened to me for the first time in so many years was the customer saying to me that, Vitalie, your price is the highest one, but I will go with you because the way that you explain me everything makes me to go with you. So now I'm not selling just based on price. I'm not going there to give the lowest price. I can, sell for what I think it's worth it.
So now looking forward, you had a great March. How do you feel about the future of your business?
Before, how I used to think, because I was afraid that I won't get enough jobs and it's so hard to find people, I kept just 2 people, sometimes 3, but most of the time 2 people, and keep them busy as long as I could. Now I kind of changed my vision and I want to get done as much I can now. I mean, if for that means like 5 people, 6 people, 10 people, I will hire all these people and just to try to get done. I feel more optimistic now. Yeah, I feel much better now. I sleep better.
So what would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining Blueprint but is have the same feelings as you, is just skeptical?
If this program helps you to get at least 1 job, you'll already recover the money paid for the program, but you can just learn so much more. For someone who wants to grow his business, wants to like double, triple, and like me in March, like 4 times, right? Definitely, I would highly recommend this. What I see great about what you are doing is having this platform with 100 plus, almost 200 people, contractors. Anytime when I had a question, I just texted there, and at least 2-3 people got back to me with advices, with solutions. I mean, that's the powerful thing about this program too, because you are not just not just learning something, but you have that support, you have that experience. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And I guess one last question I have is. When you're looking at joining this program and you're looking at the price tag and you didn't necessarily have the money to pay for the program at the time, how did you justify investing that much in your business?
For me, I don't know how it's for other people, but for me it was easy to invest because in the last 3 years, I took just so many chances. I paid so much money in advertising in local stores, Google Ads. And so for me, that amount wasn't that high, that's why for me it was easy to risk the money and to take a chance. For me, it was another chance.
Any advice you would give to someone who it does feel like a lot of money for?
To not think like short term, to think long term. Even if you don't have this money, it's easy to open a credit card, 18 months interest free, and pay $200 every month, and that's how you can pay for the program. But definitely the program, again, after such a great month, I would say that probably you should raise your price.
Awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate you hopping on with me and chatting with me, and your story inspires me, and I'm really excited to see what you can do this year, and I hope that you remain a member for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Thank you again.
Sounds good, man. We'll see you on the calls.
Okay. See you.
Thanks, Vitalie.